Today marks the 200th anniversary of Adams County, and the Bicentennial Commission held a special celebration for it. The Bicentennial Bash was held this evening at the Armory in Quincy. This event marks the beginning of a year of celebrating Adams County. The bash included live music, food, a cocktail bar, and a live performance of the national anthem.
It's a group of volunteers that have come together to honor the 200 years. I think there's maybe 90, and then there's committees, and each over celebrations, marketing, and really every aspect of the year's worth of celebration. So almost 100 people.
And a lot of community volunteers, you would recognize their names.
Napide added this event is like a party to kick off the year of celebrations.